Oh, it's gonna be a good day, bud. You know it is, alright? We're gonna be busting out the sprayer. She's a big boy. And we're doing some mowing, you know? A little bit of both. Trying to make some money, see where it goes, just ultimately get stuff done. It should be a good time. This is episode 21 of Canadian Family Farms. Everyone, Dirty Randy here. We're just waking up, getting out the door. It's May, and it's gonna be a good day. We got a fair bit on the agenda. We'll see what happens. We got some mowing, I think, to tackle, bang out early this morning, and then hopefully we can let that dry for a little bit before we get to it. But we got a lot of spraying and stuff like that to get done as well, and so much so I think we might even be whipping out our support trailer today and seeing how that goes. Before we get too far, I think we'll maybe just rip down to the other side of the yard. I should have swung wide there for the trailer, but I did not. Yeah, we'll get down here, and then we're going to look at just a couple contracts because we're going to be whipping out the sprayer today, and we may as well try and earn some more money while we're at it. We're at that point where we got enough. We got a fair bit of chunk of change in our bank right now, but not quite enough, oh my god, to buy one of these fields around us just yet. If we could make another, I know it's a lot, but like 40,000 roughly, we would be in a really good spot to purchase the field just straight across from our grass field there. So that is awesome. Hold on, let's just hop back in the truck here. We're going to check out the contract real quick. 16, I don't know, 1820. I think was what I was kind of looking at, you know. 18, 16 is there, and 20 is here, so we could do possibly all of those fields if we wanted 18, 16, 20, and just bang those out. I think it wouldn't be too much work on top of both of our fields here. We do need another application of fertilizer. We're only, we only got one down. These ones have nothing, but crops should be growing now, so I think we could do that. 18, 16, and 20. Let's check that out. Just 18, 16, 18, 20 right there. We're just going to accept it. Fertilizing. Boom. Okay, we got all those going. We will get to them at some point. So there we go. We do have herbicide, I believe, in our sprayer right now, so we'll have to get that swapped over, but that's not a huge deal. Like I said, we're going to start off with a little bit of mowing. That way it's just done and out of the way, and then hopefully it can dry throughout the day. Don't expect we have any rain coming, so we should be fine there. Where did we park our mower? I think it might be up top. All hooked up, and we just got to swing out of here. And yeah, we'll probably cut it and then tet it, let it dry, that way it's turned over, it can dry a little bit more, and then we'll tackle the rest of our field work, and then we can get back to our grass over here. So unfold, turn her on, drop her down. I always do that just a tad early, and I'd leave some on the road there, but I mean, it is what it is. Grass is nice and long, as you can see today. It's a really satisfying strip when it's nice and smooth there. It's not quite doing it right now, but it was earlier. Oh, it's so nice. So we're going to rip through this. It shouldn't take us too long. And then, well, we can move on to our spraying, which is kind of the big object of the day. Once that's done on both our fields, that's why we got to do it, is because our fields need it. It's not so much for the contracts. That's just, we're already doing stuff with it. We may as well try and make some money because like I said, if we can do that, our field just over here, road, it's growing nice, full of wheat too, no weeds in there, and honestly, I wouldn't mind scooping up that harvest as well and getting some more wheat work going, because I think that is a little bit further grown than ours is even, so it might even be ready to harvest as early as next month, which would give us some more stuff to do instead of kind of waiting around for our fields to be ready, which means we'd probably have to be doing more contracts anyways just to be filling time. So if we can do that today, buy that field, then it's ours. Then we at least have a third field to rotate in with crops and stuff, and that way we're not always just planting the same crops on the same fields there, you know. So that's kind of where my head's at right now with it. We're gonna keep going with this mowing, and then that's kind of, you know, the game plan. So let's get to it, shall we? The mowing done. That's awesome. I think we might just let it sit out in the sun for a little bit, and we're gonna just tackle our fields at least, and then we can probably get to tedding before we get to our contract fields. So just that way we can let it bake a little bit longer and just split up our tasks that much more throughout the day. So there we go. The mowing is done at least. We can go grab the tedder, that way it's ready to go, and then we can hop in our sprayer, switch over our liquids, and then start hitting up the fields. It should be a good time. Made it over to Teddy Boy. I'll try not to hit these posts. Wonderful. There we go, looking good. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. We are going to have to make our way around the yard with the sprayer, so we can't quite have this guy in the way. So no problem, I think, if we just leave him out here. We could even get this guy unfolded, you know. Why not? Who's it hurting? Hang out there. Alright, buddy. Alright, we're doing it. We just got to unload our liquids here. One sec. We're emptied. We just got to go over here and fill up on tacos. No, not tacos. Fertilizer. All topped up. 100% because, well, we're going to be doing a lot. I feel like we're probably going to go through a full tank today. I could see that happening. Alright. Always forget how wide the bad Nellies are, but we'll get her done. Alright, we can even drop this down a little bit. Not too much, because the crops are actually at decent height right now. And, well, there we go. We can head off. Do our best to get her done. This is always an interesting job, you know. It's not that long of a job, because this machine is just an absolute unit. But it definitely is interesting. You know, you try and eye up the distance. Sometimes you do great. Sometimes you are horrendous. But we'll see how we do today. You know, it's a new day. See if we can... Oh, that's wonderful. Just didn't want to smack the fence. I suppose we could have lifted it up, but we're good. Alright. Let's do it to it, fam. Alright, we're looking good. You know, once we're done all this fertilizing, on our fields at least, they're both 100% fertilized, 2 applications on each, and they're looking good. Just waiting to get to harvesting, so that's awesome. And then we can focus on trying to earn a little bit more money, too. That way we can just start expanding, you know? That's the name of the game. Oh, boy. We are not on even ground here. Might want to raise you up. This whole thing, honestly, just a little bit. But thankfully, we've already done this little corner. We can kind of squeak out here. Get this part done. And you know what? This is looking pretty good. We'll squeeze right by the water tower here. We got these little awkward kind of parts where the field juts out. You know what I'm saying? But is what it is. I think we're gonna try and get lined up. You know what? Let's just do this. Whatever. And then we'll go lined up the other way, and we'll get her done. We'll just run into the combine. No, we will not, because we know our braking distances. Oh yeah. Alright, well, our fields are all done now, so that's awesome. We still have 30% left in the tank, and we're right next to our field right here, so I figured we may as well just kind of keep going, you know? No point in going back to the yard when we're literally right next to the field all set up and rolling. I don't know if we'll be able to get the entire field here done, but we'll do our best. Whatever we get done, we get done. And if we run out, then that's all good. I think, you know, we go back, we refill one more time, and we should have plenty left out, you know, left in the tank, rather, to do our last couple fields on contract. So that should be pretty good. Rolling through here. This is a one real bright field, I'm not going to lie. It's real green. You'll love to see it. But, yeah, getting stuff done today. We'll be back over there to ted the grass after we refill halfway through, whenever we run out on this field, or if we get her done. Either way, once this one is done, we're going back, and then we can finish up, yeah, some of our tedding there, and then head over, finish our other contracts up. You know, our contracts should net us 25 grand roughly. You know, thankfully we have lots of fertilizer at the moment, so we're burning through that, but we're not burning through that in cash at the moment. Eventually, you know, we'll have to refill that whole thing, so it's got to pay for itself in some capacity, but we're getting her done either way. You know, hopefully we don't have to refill the whole silo, of course, but you know, it's nice. It does do us real nice with this setup here. So, you know, we kind of got to earn some money to keep it a little bit, if you will. Alright, I feel like this is going to be another one of those kind of awkward ones. I don't know if I went over too far. I'm hoping I didn't. I'm going to readjust, just because we're going to have to come back down this far side for a headland. Anyways, I'd rather hug the last row we just did. That way we make sure we're not missing anything. And then we'll come back up this far side, and we should be good to go. It's us running out right there, so we're probably 90% done. This one, we gotta go refill. So is what it is. A little bit of work to do still on this field after we refill. It should be nice and quick, and then we can go attack our other fields. And this, believe it or not, is one of the bigger ones that we're doing. The other one, I think, is roughly the same dimensions, just a little bit shorter. And then number 20 there, I believe, is a big square cotton field. So that should be pretty easy as well, especially with this big unit. So we'll pull back in, fill her up. Thankfully, our other tractor with the tedder ready to rock. This pole makes it weird to go that corner, but I think we'll be alright. What are the chances we can make this? I don't think very good, so I think we're going to be smart. And we're just going to do this. And then we'll back ourselves up. There we go. That should be good. Little after 1 o'clock right now. And we're back out. So this grass has had, you know, several hours to be drying. We'll get her flipped over. And then we'll hopefully get to it at the end of the day. I'm hoping this can be the extra little bit of money that we need to finish up on that field across the road there. You know, I don't know if our contracts are going to be quite enough, but we also could sell a little bit of produce, see how many boxes of fish we have at the end of the day as well, and go sell those. You know, whatever we can kind of scrounge up, I think it'll be worth it, as long as we can get that field by the end of the month here. So that's kind of the goal. You know, we're bouncing back and forth between jobs to get everything done, but we're just trying to be as efficient as we can be. You know, I'm sure we're full of fertilizer by now, which is fantastic, but we do want to get this done as well. And this is a nice little in-betweener job that really doesn't take too long. The tedder is pretty large, thankfully, and this field is not very large, so good little combo. Nice little 2-minute job, and then we're back out there spraying, making that money, because of course all of our fields are done now. So yeah, it is all money fields, so that's awesome. We'll burn through this, and then we'll see you on the other side. Keep going, hey? Nice and easy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nice and easy? Who says nice and easy lemon squeezy? That's just... You're an odd one, Randall. Alright. Okay. We'll back her up right here and put this guy away. Well, of course, we gotta unhook everything. There we go. Thank you. And our windrower should just be right out here for us. Alright, we gotta be even more careful now with this crop, but I think we'll do alright. We'll be alright. Just have some faith in ourselves, Rands. So, something like that should be fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're just gonna shut this down right here. We can come get her later. We're gonna turn off the lights though. I think we left those on last time. Backing it up. And we're heading back out. Nice and topped up now. We do have more left in the support truck if we need it. I don't think we will, considering we got both of our large fields done and majority of another large field done before we needed to, you know, go top up again. So I think we'll be fine. You know, that was really handy when we had really big fields we were dealing with that were a lot further away from the farm than these ones are, but thankfully it's working out real nice today, and we do not have that much left on this. Probably right about at our cornfield is where it was shutting down, I want to say. And just with this hilly terrain, even though the crops are pretty low, I just don't want to drop it down too much. As you can see, this one, yeah, see, they're both having a bit of a time. That's all good. This should literally be it right here, you know. Let's just do that. And time to fold her back up. While it's doing that, let's just have a quick check how we're actually doing, you know. Alright, field number 2. The first one we started with, not too bad. Missed a little spot there and there. I don't know what with these little ones, that's probably issues with like plowing or something with that. Same with this field, you know, looking all pretty good except for some weird little lines. And 18, look at that. That was, you know, maybe a little sliver right there and there. But that's what it was looking like before these two fields, right? So nailed it. We're looking good. Let's go attack 16 and 20, and then, you know, we can get back to our grass work and see what else we can get done today, you know? Looking good. I don't know why I sat silent for a second there. I was kind of like, is this going to be part of the clip? Am I going to talk here? I don't know. We'll see. And then I spoke. So there we go. Things are looking gorgeous right now. Before we get too far away, let's make sure we did pretty well, hey? Look at that. 16, 20, 18. All blue. This whole area is pretty much, except for 13. Is that a contract, I wonder? It is. Do we do it? Just cuz? Oh. No, I don't know. I think we'll be okay. Let's turn in what we got right now. Looking pretty good. 9,300, 9,600, and 77. Awesome. Roughly 26,000 from that, but we are still a little bit shy, honestly, like 15,000 or so. We've got all this stuff out here, of course. Our grass, we'll try and get that dealt with. And, of course, those fish as well, those pesky, lovely fish. Those are in the works. We probably also have some eggs, to be honest. I think we're up to, like, 300 chickens at this point. Like I said, they come pretty fast. We only bought 100, and they've already reproduced 2 more batches of 100, which is wild. Wild, I tell you. Alright, let's row that stuff up. We do actually need to give our chickens some more feed as well, so we will do that. Go grab some eggs, fish, sell everything. Just gonna squeeze through here. Alright. Alright. Thankfully, yeah, this is pretty quick as well. We'll get to it, and then we can make some bales. We could even make big square bales if we did want, and then we probably would only have a couple to grab, honestly. So that could be an option. We could just use the big baler. Normally we kind of keep that for straw, but I'm not too worried about it. I just want to get some stuff done today. For this summer light we got going on, I think this might be where the day gets called for sure. It's, you know, already quarter after 8 o'clock, Somehow it only feels like it's 6, but that's just, you know, again, that's probably the daylight talking there. But all good. We got majority of this done, and, you know, I think we're a little bit shy of our goal today, but that's all right. I think we're gonna possibly still be able to get it done. You know, early morning, we still got time for a sale. I don't imagine the harvest is going to get done like first thing. And you know what? It might not even be fully ready tomorrow anyways. But that will give us a little bit of time to just do the other stuff we got to do. You know, stock up our chickens with some more feed again. Probably the same with the fish. Go collect all the fish we have for sale. Sell that. Sell these bales. And then we can kind of see where we're at. Hopefully, we should be in a pretty good spot to get stuff done. I did not leave enough room on this fork for the other bale. But that's alright. We can probably drop them off like that. And then just reposition a little bit. Like so. Boom. Yeah, well, we got 6 bales. 7 bales over there. That one's lurking. All good. We'll get these guys put away, and then that probably will be it for the day. And, you know, still, very productive day. We did our best to get everything done, and, we, you know, we made it pretty darn close. Fitting in all this grass work, as well as a lot of spraying, you know. I had a feeling we wouldn't be able to get that other field done for spraying, and, you know, I think, oh boy, I was right. We definitely would not have been able to finish up our grass work if we did that other field, but that's all right. I think we're looking pretty good. I'm glad we got this field done because we can turn this field over like 3 times a year, which is awesome. So I will take that. We could even potentially look in getting, oh boy, a bale wrapper. Who knows? Okay, all right. Oh, and that's how you goof it. Alright, we're just going to leave the telehandler here, honestly. It's looking good in the moonlight. It should be fine, because we'll have to load up these bales in the morning. Oh, yeah. Alright, we got to turn our way out of here with the gooseneck. Awesome. Yeah, we're going to bring this guy back, because, well, we didn't quite get to use him today. That's not the end of the world, but we should bring him back over that way. It's just nice and out of the way, you know what I'm saying? And old Pops is nagging at me. Where's the tractor trailer? Where's the support trailer? That's not where its home is. You gotta put stuff home. I can hear it already. So we're putting it in its home. Just over here, looking good. Try and squeeze up, that way we can still get through here. And I gotta fix that ATV. Ending it. Oh yeah. Nice. It is nice having that on the support trailer, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Because sometimes you just need to rip around and get stuff done. But, oh my god. We're good. Ready? Ready? We're gonna save it. We got this. Come on. Maybe we don't. Alright, we can just get off and push it. It's got, oh my god, I was gonna do it again. This thing's got some major torque to it. It just takes a second and then it's like, oh my god. Can I just not drive into a bush? Please? Please? Ready? Send it! Oh my god. See? It just gets going after a second. All good. We can just shut this down here. And it's useful to get around the yard. So, that's going to have to be it for today's episode. Might have been a little bit longer. I don't know. We'll see in the edit. But thanks so much for joining me. And we'll see you in the next one, alright? Bye-bye.